Morning, everybody. Today, we will be having the data science and machine learning course walkthrough. I'm the Intelligent Jedi, and I will show you what will be covered in today's extensive machine learning course. So here's a course flow that we will be following. So I'll show this slider here. Firstly, we will learn how to load, analyze complex data sets. This can be a SQL query, a SQL database, pandas data frame in the form of CSV or an Excel sheet, a SharePoint file, and so on. Then we will try to understand data, build custom features upon it, and add business logic, which is a key part in most machine learning and data science problems. Moving ahead, we will learn to solve and build machine learning problem models to solve business use cases. This can be in predicting if a person is going to default on a loan payment or not, or underwriting insurance classification, and so on. So the first part is we try to understand the structure and flow of a data science problem. So here, how a data science problem starts is briefly explained in these steps. So what we do first is we load the data, as mentioned previously, analyze the data, try to make sense out of it, add insights in the form of metrics, in the features, and so on, which you will be learning in our course. And moving ahead, we will build a machine learning model upon it. This can be a classification or a regression problem based on the use case, and try to derive insights and push it to real world usage if it is good to go. First one is loading and understanding data. So here we will try to load the data in the form of a CSV file, or an Excel sheet, or a SharePoint file, a SQL database, and so on, using the library pandas and NumPy. And using these tools, we will also try to understand data, perform descriptive statistics upon it, univariate stats, bivariate, and multivariate statistics upon the data to have a better depth of what's happening in our data. Sanitizing data. So this is a key and integral part in most data science problems, in which what we do is we clean the data set in imputing null values, removing outliers, which can cause problems in our modeling process and further analysis, and so on. Next section is translating data into machine understandable form. So for the novice or the unattained, machines, these computers, do not understand text data or non-numeric data. So what we do here is try to translate our data from any form. It can be an image data or a text data into a machine understandable form. We have various methods available here. We have the one-hot encoding, we have the label encoding, or even you can build a custom encoder which translates data according to your own requirements. Next, we perform statistical tests to understand patterns within data. This can be a chi-square test for goodness of fit, or Pearson's correlation, t-test, and KS test. This is called Markov-Murnau test, and so on. Moving ahead, we will try to understand how dimensionality reduction works. This can be through the PCA algorithm, famously known as the principal component analysis algorithm, where we use the algorithm to reduce the dimensionality in your data. You might be having a data set with 400 features, in which when we apply the PCA algorithm, we reduce it to our own custom size. You can make it 25 features, or 100 features, or 7 features, and so on. And the other point which is brought up here is scaling down data. So data can be of various sizes. So we scale down data to a more smaller range. This can be a z-score transformation, or standard scalar implementation, or a min-max scalar. We have a plethora of algorithms here that can help you solve your use case and your problems. Going ahead, so after all these techniques, we will move ahead to understand machine learning algorithms with use cases. So here in my course, I ensure that you will be exposed to real world problems and how we data scientists solve them using machine learning algorithms in the most simple way possible. Because what I've noticed here in YouTube and other courses is that people try to overcomplicate simple problems. So in here, you're not going to find that. Moving ahead, there are various algorithms in the machine learning space. You have the supervised method and the unsupervised. So here what we are doing is we explore mostly in the supervised region first, and then move to the unsupervised machine learning algorithms. The First one is solving real-world problems using tree-based algorithms. You have the decision tree, random forest tree, extra tree classifier, and regression algorithms that can solve nonlinear problems. Moving on, after exploring various algorithms, we learn how to optimize machine learning algorithms using the methods in hyperparameter tuning. This can be a grid search implementation, Bayesian search, and so on, which can tune the hyperparameters in your machine learning algorithm to make them function better. This can be analyzed and compared with how you tune the radio to get the appropriate frequency. We do the same activity here to optimize your machine learning algorithms. Moving on, we'll explore boosting algorithm performance. This can be compared to a general sense. In the early 2000s, you had racing cars that depended on nitro, right? So here, what we'll be doing is be applying the same nitro here to your machine learning models to boost their performance. You have various boosting algorithms like AdaBoost, which boosts simpler algorithms which can be fitted underneath it, like random forests or decision trees and so on. You got the famous XGBoost, the extreme gradient boosting algorithm, which brings us back to the gradient boosting algorithm and so on. So now we have customizing your own machine learning models. So you have the ensemble stacking, in which you can stack up or ensemble various different models according to your own specifications to build a powerful machine learning model that can solve your business problems. And finally, moving back to the unsupervised machine learning space, we will explore how we use clustering algorithms to understand patterns in the real world. This can be compared to the case like you're trying to understand the spread of different religions in a given census data, which has no religion records or ethnicities or customer buying trends, in which you segment customer into different groups and so on. So these algorithms have a powerful use and application in the real world, and many big companies are making good use of this as we speak right now. So here in this section, we will identify various algorithms that can be used to solve and understand patterns in real world. So that is it in my machine learning course. I hope you have a great time here, and please feel free to reach out to me in the comments. If in case you would like to have a real one-on-one connect with me for a machine learning course or a deep learning course, which I also do, you can reach out to me at tanush.pars25@gmail.com, which is in the description box below, and we can have a one-on-one course too. So that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and I'm looking forward to connect with you. Bye-bye.